A disturbing video has been circulating online, and it's leaving a lot of people shocked and deeply concerned. In the clip, a young girl is approached by a foreign man who gives her an alarming ultimatum. He tells her that she has two options. Either she gives him her phone number immediately, or he will follow her all the way to her home. He even adds that the first option would be easier for her, implying a clear threat and creating a situation meant to intimidate and corner her. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. This kind of behavior is frightening, unacceptable, and dangerous. No person, especially not a young girl, should ever be put in a position where they're forced to choose between their safety and someone else's demands. The fear and pressure in moments like this are real, and the video highlights just how vulnerable many young people can be when faced with predatory behavior. What makes the footage so troubling is the casual way the threat is delivered. There's no hesitation, no awareness of how inappropriate or intimidating the comments are. It's a stark reminder of why personal safety, education on boundaries, and awareness of coercive behavior are so important. This isn't about where someone comes from, it's about the actions of an individual who chose to intimidate and threaten someone who was clearly uncomfortable and at risk. Parents, guardians, and communities are right to feel concerned when they see situations like this. It raises important conversations about safety in public spaces, the need for better protection for young people, and the importance of teaching them how to recognize and respond to threatening encounters. At its core, this video is not just a viral moment, it's a warning. It's a reminder that there are individuals out there willing to cross boundaries and disregard the safety of others. Our daughters, our sisters, and all vulnerable people deserve to feel safe in public, without fear of intimidation or harassment. No one should ever have to experience something like this, and the video underscores the urgent need for stronger awareness, better support, and real action to keep people safe. Have a watch.
Du hast entweder zwei Möglichkeiten. Entweder du gibst jetzt Nummer und ich gehe jetzt, oder wir bleiben hier bis 5 Uhr nachts und ich folge dir bis du nach Hause, bis wo dein Haus ist, wo du wohnst. Und dann finde ich sowieso heraus, deine Nummer und dein Plan. Deswegen gib einfach ein.
Ich möchte nicht meine Nummer geben.
Ja, aber da wo ich herkomme, da wo ich herkomme, da
ich will auch gar keine Beziehung so haben.
Ja, ich auch nicht. Ich auch nicht.
Ja.
Genau das gleiche, was du willst.
Okay.
Oh mein Gott.
Ein Meter. Sorry. Nee. Ja. Oh mein Gott.
While the video you've just seen was in German, the situation it shows isn't unique to one country. These kinds of threats and harassment happen right here in the UK as well. It's a stark reminder that young people can be vulnerable in public spaces, and that predators don't follow borders. What's most important is how we respond. We need to raise awareness, teach children and teens how to stay safe, and ensure communities and authorities take threats like this seriously. It's not about fear, it's about vigilance, education, and creating an environment where everyone can feel secure. This clip may be short, but the message is clear. Personal safety is paramount, and we all have a role to play in protecting the most vulnerable from intimidation and harassment. In other news, the man accused of the Liverpool parade crash has changed his pleas to guilty. Paul Doyle admitted on the second day of his trial to seriously injuring people when he drove into football fans celebrating Liverpool's victory parade on May 26th. The 54-year-old pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, a fray, 17 charges of attempting to cause grievous bodily harm, GBH with intent, 9 counts of causing GBH with intent, and 3 counts of wounding with intent at Liverpool Crown Court this morning. A jury was sworn in for his trial on Tuesday, but today, when the prosecution case was due to be opened, Doyle was asked to re-enter his pleas to the charges. He sat with his head down and sobbed as he changed his pleas, speaking with a broken voice as he occasionally wiped away tears as the charges were read to him again. He had previously previously denied the offences which happened as crowds were gathered in the city to celebrate the football team's Premier League title win. More than 130 people reported injuries after Doyle drove his Ford Galaxy Titanium into crowds on Water Street just after 6 p.m. He was arrested at the scene and charged later that week. The charges relate to 29 victims, aged between 6 months and 77 years old. The youngest victim was Teddy Everson, whose parents later said he was thrown about 15 feet down the road in his pram when the crash happened. Doyle of Croxteth, Liverpool, admitted attempting to cause grievous bodily harm to the baby. The recorder of Liverpool, Andrew Manari KC, told Doyle it was inevitable he would be facing a custodial sentence of some length following his change of pleas. A sentencing date was set for December 15th at the same court. Following Doyle's change to guilty pleas, Merseyside Police Detective Chief Inspector John Fitzgerald said, "It is hard to forget the shocking scenes from that day. What should have been a day of celebration for the city turned into a distressing and frightening experience which we know continues to have a physical and psychological impact on many people. Thousands of people are gathered in the city to watch the Liverpool FC parade, and it is only by sheer luck that nobody was killed because of Doyle's reckless actions." In just 7 minutes, his dangerous driving meant that his car collided with more than 100 people, including children, in some cases trapping people underneath, and causing serious injuries. The police chief added that his thoughts remain with those who continue to be affected by the incident. Sarah Hammond, Chief Crown Prosecutor for CPS, Crown Prosecution Service, Mersey, Cheshire, said, "By entering guilty pleas, Doyle has finally accepted that he intentionally drove into crowds of innocent people during Liverpool FC's victory parade. Dashcam footage from Doyle's vehicle shows that as he approached Dale Street and Water Street, he became increasingly agitated by the crowds. Rather than wait for them to pass, he deliberately drove at them, forcing his way through. Driving a vehicle into a crowd is an act of calculated violence. This was not a momentary lapse by Doyle. It was a choice he made that day, and it turned celebration into mayhem. I would like to commend the bravery of emergency services who acted swiftly at the scene. There can be no doubt that their actions saved lives. Liverpool as a city has shown resilience and unity in the face of this awful act. And I hope the victims, their families, and anyone affected will feel justice has been done. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.